Dan Cianca, got some wet weather to keep an eye on, it sounds like, over there.
Yeah, tonight, tomorrow morning, and maybe a little bit tomorrow afternoon as well, and then maybe a little bit later on in the week. But the good news is we don't have any major storms on the way, so we can rest easy with that. Now, Monday, who scheduled St. Patrick's Day for a Monday? Oh, that's terrible timing. But, well, you know, it's going to be rainy tomorrow in some areas, and we'll have some breaks to talk about. So let's get straight into it. Here's a live look from Domenico's on the wharf tonight. And I'm going to go fix my collar, which somehow jumped outside of my jacket and ran across the room. I think it was being chased by a dog. Let's see if I literally just looked in the mirror. That's so embarrassing. Anyway, let's start that again. Maxwell, thank you. It's okay. Just reel it in over there, fella. We'll give you some more stuff to laugh about later. Let's get straight over to our storm tracker here. We got rain moving in with our cold front already tonight, and this is going to continue here for the next several hours as this area of low pressure moves by the region tonight. And then there's a trailing disturbance which is going to swing back in and help generate a few more showers tomorrow afternoon. So both of these will keep the rain machine going as we head into the day tomorrow. As far as what's going on right now and for the next several hours, well, obviously we already have some light precipitation beginning to move its way in, and then chances basically will be increasing here over the next hour or two, not just for cities around the bay, for our inland folks as well, as this frontal boundary begins to work its way through. Now, as we head to midnight, we see a few showers out there. We'll take you to 3 a.m. Cold front probably working its way through Santa Cruz and the peninsula by then. And along the cold front, we could have some brief heavier showers. Ahead of that, we're mostly looking at light to moderate rainfall, and moderate's kind of like on the very high end, really. But again, briefly with the cold front, you might get a bit stronger shower. And then after that, it kind of quiets down. There might be a few sprinkles behind that, but you know, for that morning commute, probably not going to be dealing with downpours around the bay, but you probably will be encountering some wet roadways. So watch out for some slippery spots out there. Might still be a few showers around the bay by 5 a.m., but for the most part, it's going to start moving to the south by then. So by 7 a.m., might even see some well, sky poking out between the clouds. I guess the sunrise isn't until a little bit after 7, but generally starting to see those showers wind down. And then actually we'll get a break for most of the late morning hours for most cities around the bay and even inland areas. With that said, once peak heating gets here and that trailing disturbance gets here, we'll have another round of showers that pops up. The particular model here is showing the showers pop up over land. A few of them may come in off of the water as well. This model, again, just showing them popping up over land. Now, with that said, there will be a little instability, so there's a slight chance of a thunderstorm tomorrow afternoon. The better chances will be across Santa Clara County, San Benito County, and probably southern Monterey County. Chances around the bay of hearing thunder tomorrow, maybe a 10% chance. Inland areas probably like a 25% chance, so you're a little bit higher. Any one of those showers could just have a brief downpour, some gusty winds. Again, if they become a thunderstorm, you could have lightning, maybe some small hail as well. That threat really comes to an end after around 3 o'clock with just a couple of light showers lingering after that. And then tomorrow evening will be dry. So if you are heading out tomorrow evening on a Monday to go grab a green beverage or something, well, you probably won't be rained upon. But tomorrow afternoon, you might see a rainbow, so if you want to feel like the spirit out there. Anyway, here's our total rainfall with this system. Like a 1/4 of an inch to a 1/3 of an inch for most cities around the bay. Not a major rainmaker, not a flooder or anything like that. Pretty much beneficial rains outside of the hazards of driving out there. Now, there also is some wind threat. And I just poked my head out in Salinas. The winds are dead calm here, but we have been seeing some wind reports elsewhere. Some gusty winds across western Santa Cruz County. We're already seeing 20-mile-per-hour gusts or so in Santa Cruz. And higher gusts, obviously, up in the mountains. Loma Prieta around 39 miles per hour right now. And actually, there is a wind advisory for the Santa Cruz Mountains and also the north coast of Santa Cruz until 2 a.m. So for the next several hours, wind gusts up to 45 miles per hour possible. That may make for some difficult driving and some blowing debris. Not expect any widespread issues. Our future track winds showing that the winds get a little bit stronger here along the coast for the next hour or two, then really just kind of wind down as the front passes by. So once that front comes through around 2 or 3 a.m., winds will die off for the most part. We will have a bit of wind coming in off the water tomorrow afternoon, but not really in a dangerous fashion, right? It's just going to be kind of blustery tomorrow afternoon. Here's a quick look at your temperature forecast tomorrow. Still on the cool side. We're cooling it down about 10 degrees from today. 58 in Santa Cruz, 57 in Capitola, mid-50s up the 9 and 17 corridors. We stay in the 40s above 1,500 feet there. On the east shore of the bay, going to get you into the upper 50s, maybe close to 60 in Salinas, upper 50s northern valleys, on over to the peninsula. We're going to keep you in the mid to upper 50s tomorrow. only 57 in Monterey. And down south, more 50s closing in on 60 in the Salinas Valley, but we may not get there tomorrow. We'll have some warmer weather in the forecast. It'll just take some time to get there. Here's our 7-day forecast again. Tomorrow, showers, maybe a storm, maybe a rainbow, maybe a pot of gold. Nice day on Tuesday. Most of Wednesday looking nice, but winds pick up and rain possible probably after around 8 p.m. into early Thursday morning. That system actually looks pretty similar to the one we're having overnight, except maybe not as strong, which, this one isn't all that strong either. So, it might be overnight, might have a wet morning commute Thursday, but that's about it. Warmer weekend in store for us. Inland areas also some rain late Wednesday into Thursday after tomorrow's weather, and then warmer weather coming next weekend. We're back after this.